A family from Sanford, North Carolina is desperately searching for answers as to what happened to 32-year-old father of three, Cory Dale Moore, who went missing 6 weeks ago and has not been seen or heard from since. What happened? Hello, my friend, and welcome to Not Famous. Whether this is your first time watching or a long-time viewer, it's always good to talk to you. Today we are talking about the heartbreaking missing persons case of Cory Dale Moore, a 32-year-old man, a father of three children, two twin boys, a younger daughter, who went missing from Sanford, North Carolina on September 3rd of 2020 around 2 p.m. According to the Lee County Sheriff's Department, in a press release, Cory told his mother around that time that he was going to take a shower, and when she went to check on him a time later, he was gone. He is believed to have left the home on foot without taking his shoes. He doesn't have a car. He did take his wallet and his cell phone. However, authorities have said that in the weeks that he's been missing, there's no activity from any of his financial accounts, any of his credit cards, such forth, and there's no cell phone activity either. Now, Cory had been going through some rough times in the last few years. He was trying his best to be a good father. He was staying with his sister, who was married back in August. Family members said at the time he seemed happy, upbeat. Now, when she went on her honeymoon, she helped him get to his mother and grandmother's house where he was currently staying. The family says that Cory loves his children. He is doing his best to become a good dad. There's no way in his character that he would just walk away from all of it, especially the way that he did, the way that he vanished. It just doesn't add up. Now, we don't know from some of these details from these press releases what exactly rough times Cory had been through, whether it was involvement in drugs or any kind of crime-related activity. None of that is being implied. It's just that they are saying he's been through some rough times, might have been hanging out with shady people in the past. We just don't have the details to go on in that case. However, something did happen to him, and someone very likely knows what happened to him. And he's now been missing for 6 weeks, my friend, with relatively no updates. Big searches have been going out, cadaver dogs and such forth, not finding a single thing. As often happens in these missing cases, the bodies are usually found relatively quickly if the person themselves do not turn up soon. In this case, there's not much of that to go off of. And so 6 weeks later, we have to ask what happened to Cory Moore. As always, my friends, I'll be updating this case with any new details that we find out. If anything breaks, I'll be the first one to cover it. You don't want to miss a thing. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And my friends, I hope that you're having an amazing day. As always, I'll talk to you again. And adios, amigos. Famous. Not famous.